What's good, everyone? Today will be kind of a special video. Today actually marks the officially 4 years of doing YouTube on this channel, or since the channel was created. And I was really thinking about what video to do for this particular theme, and I ultimately just ended up with the free-to-play Extreme Intelligence Final Form Cooler with max level links. It really does kind of personify the channel's existence, right? It's always been about rainbowing obscure units that nobody really uses nowadays, and this is one of those units that I really do have a fondness for. It's one of my oldest units in the deck, and as terrible as it is, I absolutely love the unit for whatever reason. So that's pretty much the format with that. But I do want to say, I do appreciate each and every one of you for joining the journey on the channel's growth over the years, and it's been a great experience so far. So I do have to thank each and every one of you. Otherwise, the channel wouldn't be what it is without it. So thank you all for that, and hopefully we continue strong. All right, so before I get into the actual stats for this unit, I did throw in a pop quiz last time. The question being, how many total free-to-play stones can you get from the quest mode or story? And the correct answer is 675. Ian looks to have the right answer first, so you definitely get a shout out for that. I think for the next question, I'll keep it somewhat similar, I guess. Let's see. How many total free-to-play stones can you get from the rank up rewards? So if you know the answer to that, go ahead and comment, and the first person to get the right answer, I'll go ahead and shout you out in the next video. Okay, let's transition to this absolutely terrible unit, but for whatever reason I absolutely love it. So I don't know, it's a little bit of a paradox, but whatever, right? Okay, so free to play Extreme Intelligence Final Form Cooler. Leader skill is Tech and Intelligence type attack increase of 25%. Super attack ability causes extreme damage to enemies, so not even supreme at this level. It's straight up extreme, so your attack stats will definitely display that, I guess. Passive skill is an attack and defense increase of 1500 at the start of the turn. So, fortunately it's not a percentage base, it's a flat 1500. Back then 1500 actually did mean something, but in today's age of Dokkan Battle, it's literally like, I don't know, like what's the right word, peanuts or whatever, right? Anyways, link skill. So we did get some upgrades based on links because of the link skill level. So he did get a small improvement. So strongest clan in space at level 10. All enemies defense minus 10%, key plus 2. Thirst for Conquest is attack and defense increase of 15%. Prodigies is another attack increase of 15%. And then Big Bad Bosses is attack and defense increase of 25%. This guy does fall into a lot of categories similar to all the cooler units. Movie Bosses, Transformation Boost, Wicked Bloodline, Terrifying Conquerors or Conquest of Terror, Target Goku, Final Trump Card or Last Resort, and Space Traveling Warriors. At 100%, as you saw earlier, the stats are 11,722 for HP. Attack is 9,689 and defense is 6,524. 12 key multiplier is 140%. And this card is actually quite old. I mean, it came out on JP on July 17th of 2015. I guess based on the Dokkan Wiki, they don't have necessarily an exact date for the global release, but just mentions that it's prior to October 30th, 2015. So point being, it's an extremely old unit, and I was hoping, I think, with the revamp with the Cooler movie story event, I was hoping this guy would get another Dokkan Awaken or potentially an EZA through Extreme Z area or whatever. It would have been nice, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody cares about this unit, to be honest with you, besides me and a few others maybe. So let alone like Rainbow in the unit and also going through the link skill level grind. But one can still hope, right? One day we'll see this guy improve massively. I would imagine at that point it would change from extreme damage to enemy to a bare minimum of supreme damage, and then change the passive skill sets from attack and defense increase of 1500 to at least like 40 or 50%. I mean, as long as you get percentages around that region, and I don't think that's necessarily unrealistic by any means. So, as long as we get those, I mean, this guy could easily, hit the 1 million threshold in terms of attack stats. Now, I did see throughout the run when I was recording that defense was actually pretty decent because of all the support units on the rotation. It's almost like this guy is like a severe handicap to the team, and everybody else is pretty much carrying this guy, on this event. But point being, a lot of support providing extra help, and I think defense was close to 100,000. I mean, it was, I think, like 90k at one point, and that's really not bad. Now, it's not that great in today's age of Dokkan Battle, but considering how old this unit is, I mean, that's actually really good. But, it is what it is. This unit isn't really meant to be used for anything other than maybe for starters, and also predominantly, SA farming probably. That's probably the best way to go about it. I don't know, the grind itself, with the revamp, it probably got a lot easier, but before then, I mean, it was a pretty atrocious grind for this guy. It's almost like similar to the free-to-play Tech Android 13 in a way. I mean, it took a lot of time to get it done, so with the revamp, obviously it's a lot easier now. So I guess farming SA in that regard for the other cooler units, I guess, would be more manageable. But I don't know. I feel like I would end up wasting Elder Kaiser or whatever for it. But for starting players, it's not necessarily the case. And the right way to do it's obviously anything farmable, you want to go through it that way. So with that being said, other than that, I mean, this is really just a proud collector's item, I guess, out of like all the UR units in the game. At the minimum, at least at that level, this is probably my second or third oldest unit in my deck. So again, a lot of special memories with this unit. I thought the the card art was actually quite badass when I first started playing. So I think it was this guy, and then the free-to-play, or not technically not free-to-play, but the extreme strength type full power Bojack. That starts out as an SR unit. I remember those two units. I was like, let me get these guys to a UR state, and whatnot. It was like, these guys just look really strong, so let me grind through them and see what happens. But not necessarily a beginner's mistake, but it's certainly there were other options available that were better at the time. But you kind of live and learn, right, so to speak. So over the course of close to 6 years playing Dokkan Battle, and also 4 years of YouTube, I mean, I've certainly learned a lot, both from in-game stuff, but also just overall doing YouTube, kind of learning the kinks a little bit, networking with other people, other content creators, but also really just being able to talk to you guys and through the comments or Twitters or DMs or whatever the case is. I try to keep my channels open as much as I can, so I try not to be a stranger for you guys. So it's all good. What I mean? I've been having a pretty good time. Obviously had some ups and downs, especially this past year with all the events going on worldwide, outside of Dokkan Battle and YouTube, but life is all about progression. As long as you're making the right steps in the right direction, everything's gonna improve. So that's the way I look at it, and hopefully it's the same case for my Dokkan Battle deck. Hopefully with the 6-year anniversary, dual Dokkan Fest LRs and the legendary banner, my luck hopefully is pretty good, and I can acquire some new units. But also, YouTube continues to grow, and the channel eventually hits 100k. That's a extremely large milestone, and we'll get there eventually. It's just a matter of when, and I think that is going to really kind of put it in perspective, right? Just starting from the ground up as a hobby, and getting close to that 100k subscriber count. I mean, that's to me, it's a major accomplishment. So hopefully we can achieve that sometime in the year 2021. That'd be great. If not, we'll push again for the year after. But I guess the point being, and I know I'm on tangents, in a final form cooler showcase, but really just wanted to spend this time to reflect back and just show my general appreciation for you guys and all the content creators I've worked with in the past, and various other individuals that I've had the pleasure of working with. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a good ride, and we'll see how things go in the future. But I figured for the anniversary for YouTube, 4 years in, this guy kind of just fit the bill. I literally just finished a link skill level grind yesterday, and I was debating on when to kind of time it in terms of like publishing this video, but I just I had other video ideas in mind, but just kind of thinking back, I was like, yeah, this is really one of those really key indicators of what this channel is all about. Just rainbow troll units plus the link level grinds, ridiculous obscure shit, and that really just gives me pleasure, and I'm sure you guys enjoy watching it too, based on some of the past showcases I've done in the past. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as you did some of the other prior ones. But as always, I do appreciate you guys checking out each of the videos, and I am grateful for that. So we'll continue on in 2021 and see what happens. But at the very least, nothing will change in terms of me showcasing terrible, horrible units at 100% potential, and also with level 10 link skill. So we're going to continue that trend, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. Alright, with that being said, I will catch you guys later. Have a good one, and peace out.